What's up, everyone? Silas back again. And today I'm going to talk with y'all about taking periods of introspection. Now, I guess what I mean by this is not necessarily taking vacations, but taking time to maybe even isolate yourself from the rest of the world, from social media, from expectations of others, to analyze what you want in your own life, what you want to achieve, where you want to be headed, and what your long-term goals are. Because I think that there is a lot of this, grind mindset that is being pushed in our world right now, where it's like grind, get the money, go out, achieve, do all these things. But it's kind of hard to do all those things if you don't even know where to start. And so a great place to start, in my opinion, is to take time for yourself. Take a step back from what the world is asking of you. Take a step back from the constant push to go out and to work and to do all these things. Like, yeah, doing the work is important. Doing all these things are important. Consistency every day is important. But if you don't know what you want, then you have nothing to really work towards. So that's why I think it's good to have periods of introspection. And also, it gives you the ability and opportunity to get an outside look at the rest of the world and the way the rest of the world is acting and behaving and really performing. And you're able to adjust accordingly to that. And you're able to even put yourself in a position where you might be able to completely avoid the BS of the static that the world tries to put on you, and being able to really work on achieving your own things, whether it be writing or reading more or just getting better sleep or exercising or whatever, simple daily goals, or building a business, or increasing your financial wealth through certain ways, and research and doing all of that. I think that being able to take time for yourself, and sacrificing, you might have to sacrifice what other people want for you, but that is okay. Because the fact of the matter is that we all have a right to live our lives the way we see fit. And a good way of starting that is to take time to introspect and think about what you really want as an individual. Because I think a lot of the time the world tries to hoist roles upon us and tries to force us to do things that we may not want to do, just through circumstance or through the external influence of others and what others want to see out of us. That may not be what we want to do as individuals. So I think that taking time for yourself, taking time to get a grip on your spirituality or your mental health or your physical health or your finances or the way you interact with others, is really kind of the base point of really starting to become kind of emotionally successful, if that makes sense. Not necessarily happiness, because I don't think permanent happiness really exists. We're able to have gratitude for things, so it helps us to be grateful. But I think it really gives us a base point of, like, a power base of knowing the inherent truth within ourselves. And I guess that's really what I got to say about it. This video is kind of short, but I think that it's important that we take time for ourselves, and not just through vacation and forgetting about your problems, but really kind of taking time for yourself to dive deep into your problems and figure out what the root cause of them is. It's like, it's not being afraid to peel back what your real issues may be. even though it's hard to kind of admit that to ourselves. But if we do it in an introspective manner, when our own time in our own space, it becomes a lot easier and less shameful to realize the reality of a situation and be like, okay, this is my real behavior. Here's how I can work to change that. It's like with me, I have a very short temper. I find myself having a short temper. And so the way I'm able to work through that is by telling myself, okay, Silas, is this worth getting frustrated about? Is this worth putting the energy out there that is angry and that is, will eventually just be reciprocated back onto me anyways? Is it worth working up all of this energy just to get angry about something? No. And so I've had time to have introspection on that and be able to realize where my own faults are on that. And that's what I think the value of it really is that it gives us time to have introspection on our own behavior and what might be holding us back and what is pushing us forward to be successful, what is really internally driving us to want to do better. And I guess that's pretty much all I got to say about it. So I hope you all found some value in this. I hope you all have a good day. Keep it light. Love y'all. Peace out.